Hello and welcome back to Screamers. Football season starting! Woo!
Oh my god.
We are in the studio and we're so pumped to do our first ever season preview. So without further ado, and in the words of Celine Dion, shall we go for it?
So guys, it's been a couple of weeks now, maybe even less since we did our SWPL app, but it feels like forever that we haven't been doing normal season stuff.
I know.
How was everyone's mini ultra tiny summer break?
Yeah, we really played up the summer break, didn't we? We've just not been in the studio for like 2 weeks. Goddamn Euros. What have we done?
I went on a tiny holiday to Wales for 5 days.
You went on a tiny
Gorgeous.
yeah, and 2 out of 3 have now been to Orkney.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's
Sorry,
you next, Jessie.
It's me next.
You next.
I mean, there's a big whole web of holidays that are upcoming, so I'm not really sure where Orkney will fit in, but I'm sure we'll get it in there somewhere.
Yeah, I had a fabulous time.
Good.
Recommend, as Maya recommended, Orkney.
It's gorgeous.
Stunning.
She's gorgeous. We also hosted the Glasgow City new kit launch.
We did indeed.
That was so much fun.
It was so exciting. I can't, look what happened just from going to watch a documentary, and all of a sudden they're trusting us. I liked it was prefaced with, we don't actually know what Screamers are going to ask. We haven't vetted their questions, so
It was based on trust.
it was based on trust. But yeah, it was a great kit launch at a Style of Our Own on Regent Street, which I think is still open for another week, couple of weeks.
It's coming close to the end though, isn't it?
Yeah, and there was a bunch of people there launching the fantastic new kit with the shiny badge,
Gorgeous.
which
Shiny
we will be
badge.
wearing when we eventually make our way up to Glasgow.
Which we will.
If
we
we say
will.
it on the airwaves enough,
It has to happen.
it has to
Exactly.
happen. But I guess, the main thing I've been doing is missing football.
Me too. I'm actually so excited it's coming back. And actually the opening weekend is so exciting.
Yeah, I can't keep watching NWSL. It's just not the same. Like, I really need actual football back. So shall we look ahead to the new season?
Let's do it. So we're so blessed, I think, with the first game of the season.
Yep.
Chelsea Man City, which we are all going to Stamford Bridge for.
For everyone who didn't get enough of the quad last season.
Yep. Field trip.
I mean, this is just a shame we can't fit in a brunch. Maybe they'll put on an evening do for us. But I think it'll be a good one to kick it off.
Me too.
That
It's going to be a great game.
Do you think Ellie Carpenter will start?
Yeah, surely.
I hope.
Like, she's coming in a good enough form. She's not injured. She finished the season on a high. Surely you're going to start her.
I think she should start too.
Yeah, I mean,
She's their only massive signing really of the summer, isn't she?
and Lucy Bronze presumably still has a broken leg, so it'd be good to give her a run out. I think it will be quite interesting because it could set the tone for the season. Because I feel like those 4 matches on the bounce felt like heavyweight slugfest, and this who comes out on top could really set the tone. Because if Chelsea lose their first match of the season,
Oh, that would be funny.
I mean, I don't think it'll happen.
I like
but
it. Feels like a clean slate.
Yeah, I mean, Man City new manager.
Yeah, Andre.
Oh, of course, yeah. Wow, I went blank there.
I had to look up earlier who it was. I was like, God,
It's
cannot
the
remember.
ex-Denmark national team.
Exactly.
Person, isn't it?
I was like, I cannot remember for the life of me. All of these new managers, all these changes. What's going on?
It is a massive manager switcheroo at the moment. One of my friends who's a Leicester fan actually was quite upset about Amandine Mikel leaving.
I mean, it seemed
It's
really
shitty.
weird.
11 days before their first game, but also last season it really did feel like, despite the injuries, that they were kind of building and there was a project there. So I do think it is pretty strange that they've done that.
Apparently there was some disagreement over transfer policy.
Oh, is that right?
Which is, I don't know what way, but it does seem like, I mean, have Leicester really made many moves? Ruby Mace is leaving, which is, I think, a shame for Leicester. Good for her, but I think a shame for Leicester.
I agree.
It does feel like there may be, I don't know, settling in for just sort of hoping they survive.
Potentially, but if they are getting Matt Beard, which Sod's Law will probably be announced like the second we finish recording, but just so everyone knows, it hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah.
If they do get Matt Beard, maybe that will really start to push them on. Obviously, it's a massive shame, just quickly, this isn't WSL, I know, but massive shame for Burnley to find out so kind of soon before the season starts that actually he's not going to be part of that project this season.
It's really put him down in my estimations, to be honest. Like,
Me too.
I lost a bit of respect for him.
I mean, I can understand it, like if you get offered a job from a WSL side.
It's Leicester though. Like,
I know, but I can still see like why you would do it, but obviously the timing is and it's a shame because I'm sure a lot of players have gone to Burnley because because Matt Beard's there and have felt really excited about that. So it is like obviously so gutting for them. But
yeah, like 3 of their signings have gone purely because like they've had Yana Daniels and Jazz Matthews from Liverpool signed for Burnley because he was there.
So shit.
Like it's just that he's built a project and then pissed off
before it even really started.
Yeah, it feels like you could have really grown that club in your image, and now you're going to a club that doesn't really. I mean,
let's see if he does end up there.
I'm intrigued to see if anything else comes out about it as well. Like, obviously, I imagine they made him a lot of promises about what he could have joining as the manager in Tier 3, and then if he arrives and he's not got the working conditions, facilities, like who knows, maybe
that was more incentive to then like go for a
WSL team.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's more to it, but just a bit of a funny taste in the mouth.
Definitely.
Well, they will be kicking off playing Man United in Manchester, so that'll be a good test for the start of the season.
Man U will be feeling good after winning their first Champions League qualifying game.
It's not for everyone.
Maybe this is another, from the earliest stages right the way to the final narrative. Who knows?
Let's see.
You set the template. That is a tough opening match for Leicester. I think the other one that I'm really excited about is another one that we're going to see is Arsenal versus London City Lionesses.
Really excited about that.
So excited to see what London City Lionesses actually look like.
What are they going to give us?
What are they going to give us? Have any of those players actually managed to train together? Because it just feels like every day someone new is walking through the door.
They've had 14 new signings.
I mean, they needed it. They had such a big clear out at the end of last season.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone who got us up the pyramid. Bye.
I've seen a lot of the players talking about like the conversations they had with Michelle before they signed and how Michelle sort of sold them the project. Obviously, she's an amazing businesswoman.
Yeah.
But it does seem interesting they all have fallen for this kind of, or maybe not fallen for, maybe it's real, but have fallen for her like patter basically. Yeah. Like I've seen Nikita Paris talk about it, Katie Zellum, Alana Kennedy, all talking about how they met up with her and she explained what her project not only for her teams is but for like the future of women's sport, and they all have really got on board and drank the Kool-Aid. Wow. So
they're really they are acolytes, aren't they? I guess like of her 3 teams, it's probably the one that like has the most scope for an interesting
for
journey.
Growth. Yeah,
like Lyon is kind of they clean the league
already.
They're fine. There's nowhere for them to really go other than winning the Champions League, which I can't see them doing really.
No.
Washington Spirit. Like it's fun,
as good as any other.
Yeah, like it's not, there's no growth there. Whereas I guess like you can build something with London City Lionesses, but it's quite funny that like Alana Kennedy is back after all of about 2 minutes in the WSL.
She belongs in the WSL, guys. WSL heritage.
I look forward to her having some kind of heated argument with Gareth Taylor on the sideline when London City Lionesses play Liverpool.
I hope she gets less black eyes back here though, because I feel like in the NWSL she was getting like beaten up every week.
Yeah.
I mean, so accident prone.
She just does it in every game. I feel like every time she plays for Australia as well, she comes back with some kind of horrific head wound. Like, will throw herself in front of anything. How are you feeling about your team's chances this season?
I am tentatively feeling good.
Yeah.
I think we do have a bit of a sort of mental block around domestic football, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least have done for the last sort of 5 years. But I'm hoping that the Champions League win, which was seriously against all odds.
So did you win the Champions League?
Did you hear?
Don't know about that.
But I'm hoping that kind of the way that the team pulled together psychologically, the fact we've got this manager that everyone really believes in this season.
Yeah.
Got some really exciting new signings.
Yeah.
No, sorry to bring that up.
I'm over it. That's fine.
But I think, maybe I do think this every season, but maybe this is our season, guys.
It does feel like it's starting to click, and like actually
I hope
have
so.
A bit more. I always think the thing with Arsenal is you've not had quality depth. You've had depth, but like not necessarily.
We haven't had a bench like Chelsea, but it's definitely getting there.
It's starting to come there because like it's out from all the counts of like all the preseason stuff. It sounds like Taylor Hines has slotted in really well to the extent that I saw some Arsenal fans saying that there could actually be a bit of a battle for that sort of starting left back role, which is
interesting.
Something that you wouldn't have said this time last year, would you?
So let's see. I mean, I would love to get some silverware domestically this season.
Yeah. I feel like it seems more within Arsenal's reach
than it has
felt. Like a dead cert, but like it feels more achievable.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm interested to see kind of who starts, and there were lots of rumours flying around about Beth Mead leaving, but they don't seem to have come to fruition.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was like that thing of like agents saying like, oh, they've been linked with so and so, but it's just because they're like negotiating a new contract behind the scenes. I do think she will go at some point. but I don't think it'll be this season. It's too late in the transfer window. It's only Saturday now. Transfer window closes on Thursday.
True. I mean, but have you seen Chelsea apparently trying to sign Alyssa Thompson?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I mean, if Arsenal could hijack that'd be a lot of fun.
That's so exciting.
It's so exciting if she comes to WSL.
Maybe Arsenal should sign her sister.
I'd take Giselle.
Just, have the dynasty spread out.
Why not?
Yeah, sod it. What about you, Anna? How are you feeling about West Ham?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it could go one of two ways. It could be like absolutely disastrous. Our talisman Dagny has left.
Has she gone anywhere, or is she just...
She's just gone.
Just gone.
I don't know what's happening there. Pretty gutting, to be honest. Like, obviously, ever since last season, her captaincy was taken away for Gorry. It was like all a bit weird and up in the air. Obviously, West Ham had a good period last season where they were winning some games, drawing some games, and then it was a bit of a like disappointing finish. But I feel like it could really go either way.
Yeah.
They could be much better than expected and good. They have had like some good signings, obviously come in, Fionn Morgan, and then it'll be like the first full season of Shakira Martinez, so that'll be exciting to watch. But they could also flop big time. There's always that possibility with West Ham. And then
full of that pre-season optimism and hope.
Other new team in the top 2 tiers, I've got Forest, which we'll get onto when we talk about the WSL 2.
Yes, yeah. Anna's really spreading her enthusiasm for the football across the stages.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch way more championship games now. Too much football.
No, don't be silly. It's never enough. I am feeling quietly confident because I feel like last season didn't really go to plan for Liverpool. In that it felt like the season before we'd done quite well, and it felt like a good base, and then we didn't really kick on from that, and we ended up like lower down the league and just some pretty shite performances, to be honest. We had a good cup run and I would love to see that again this season. I'm really intrigued as to what the Gareth Taylor...
I was going to say, how are you feeling about Gareth Taylor?
I don't know, the players seem like really full of good vibes and good energy. Like everything coming out of the camp is seeming quite positive. I think
for now, just wait until he starts his drama.
Well, I feel like the thing is, the Chloe Kelly thing, obviously, I've seen so many people be like, oh, wait for him to find a player he falls out with. But I feel like it was always, before that, it was more like stifled players.
Yeah,
I think there was an Ellen White interview a couple of years ago. It said like he's got this structure and it's great for like bringing young players in. You think about the amount of young players that came through at City when he was there, and I think that could really work for people like Enderby or like Lungard, who's coming back from a really bad injury but is still really young. But it's how the like more experienced ones take to that, and if they get that same frustration of like, I don't want to play this thing that you've mapped out on a chalkboard. I want to actually play like respond to what's happening in the game. So I don't know.
TBC.
I mean, TBC.
I mean, obviously you've had like 2 big outgoings as well in Olivia Smith and Taylor Hines,
and a lot of senior players going as well. Like
Senior
there's a bit
players.
of a leadership vacuum at the minute.
Yeah, what do you think about that? About the squad depth and squad quality?
It's quite a slim squad. We've added a few players, so Sam Kerr's now here permanently,
which is great,
which is really exciting.
Scottish Sam.
Yeah, the best Sam Kerr in the league. And we've signed Kirsty McLean from Rangers, and again, I think like beefing up the midfield is never a bad sign. But about how many goals came from Olivia Smith and how much came from Olivia Smith, and we've just not that I think you can easily replace her, but we've really not replaced her at all.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for an exciting, like, dynamic forward signing, but, we'll
Can't
see.
have everything.
Yeah, well, I think as well now everyone knows Liverpool are sitting on a milli from Olivia Smith. It's like, how much can they rinse them?
Surely.
No, it's like, how much can other teams rinse Liverpool for their players? So it'd be like, well, we know we've got £1 million, like...
Yeah, don't
So
lowball us.
you're not having her for less than 500 grand.
I feel like there'll be some kind of like last minute signing announcement like early next week.
That would be fun.
I mean, I'll probably be proven entirely wrong if we'll go into the season with who we have, but I feel like there must be something lined up.
I agree. I'm on the Sam Kerrs, by the way. I'm also really excited this season for Sam Kerr to come back to playing. I'm really, really excited.
Seems like
she's been away.
She will.
Well, I think she will. She's been away for the best part of 2 seasons now.
Didn't she isn't it rumoured that she made an appearance in pre-season?
Is it?
Well, some people were trying to figure out, because it wasn't it was one of the ones that wasn't streamed anywhere from Chelsea, but I think there were maybe suggestions she got for like a minute or 2. But
I feel like with the introduction of her new Nike football boot, she's been playing in Australia camp. I think she is going to come back.
If she does,
I think
it's
she
going to
is.
be sick.
And I'm really excited. And I want her to whip out the backflip. And I just want some
I don't think she's doing any more backflips.
Yeah, I think the backflips are now
over.
done.
I won't be happy till she does another backflip.
That'd be so cool for her to come back. I feel there's a lot of people that like, yeah, Mary Fowler will come back at some point. Probably not for a while still, but Bunny Shaw will be.
Oh god, that Man City are going to have loads of players coming back.
Kind of feels like if they hit their stride, then it's going to be a really good season for City.
I was contemplating that. Man City at their best, very interesting.
Yeah, Man City at their shambolic worst. Who knows?
Other fixtures. So West Ham have got Spurs, nice little London derby. You've got Everton.
Yeah, nice to start
little
the season off with a
derby.
That's fun.
It is, but it's good to know that we'll start the season with a loss. Everton at Anfield.
That is guaranteed.
Guaranteed loss.
And then there's Brighton Villa, which I guess that'll be interesting. Don't really know what to expect from either this season.
That feels
Brighton
like
obviously was strong.
I think that could be
last
quite
year.
a fun game.
Yeah.
A fun, fiery match.
And Villa ended really well last season. So
Yeah. For the neutral, that could be more exciting.
Yeah, I think that's more interesting to me, no offence, than West Ham Spurs.
I might go to Spurs West Ham. I probably should. And then I'll do 3 games in one weekend.
You
Is it
mad
at,
bastard.
where is it?
Brisbane Road.
Ooh, what day? Sunday?
Sunday. You want to come?
I'm interested.
I mean, it is just.
I am
Wow,
interested.
guys, it would be sick
It's
if
the
we
first
did this
weekend.
bumper. Also, Jessie, that's round the
I mean,
corner
it's just
from
around the
you.
corner.
Guys,
from me. I
it's
really
so
can't
We
say
should
no.
do a
Let's do
bumper,
it.
triple WSL fixture.
I think we should go,
opening weekend.
and hopefully it's cold so I can have my first bovie at Brisbane Road.
Bobby!
Bovie!
My first Bobby!
Is this you? Like, is this like the
I'm like Henry VIII.
Hollybobs like of Bovril?
Everyone else is like, I'm so happy there's beer in the stands, and I'm just like, nope.
And I'm
Bovril.
beheaded.
Well, it doesn't matter if there's beer in the stands because we can't bloody drink it at the Emirates.
So true.
Yeah.
Oh, is there beer in the stands at Leighton Orient?
Leighton Orient.
No, the Spurs aren't in the Arsenal, Chelsea, Everton, Liverpool, London City Lionesses, City and United.
Boring. Back on the bovie.
Such a Spurs thing to not be in the group of
But we should
teams.
go anyway.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
Let's do
okay,
it.
I love it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Football,
WSL, WSL,
football.
WSL. We are so back, baby. And as I mentioned, the beloved team of my bloodline
What a weird
is
way to phrase it.
ascending,
Okay.
is ascending
Still on Henry
to
VIII.
the WSL 2. Guys, we're gonna have to start this again. I don't know what's
Oh no,
going
no,
on.
this is staying in.
They got it. The WSL 2.
Bloodline.
My blood. Nottingham.
Got there in the end.
Yes, first season in Championship.
First season in the Championship
Oh.
or WSL 2.
WSL 2.
They have been promoted alongside Ipswich Town, as we've
Mhm.
talked about before. It's pretty exciting because there is a lot of possibility
Yeah.
for promotion from the WSL 2 this season to the WSL.
It's really
There is the
exciting.
potential for 3 teams to come up if a WSL 2 team wins the playoff with the last place WSL team. So it's going to be a big battle, I think. People are going to be throwing everything at it. We've seen crazy signings already being made. Nottingham Forest signings, absolutely buzzing.
We've also seen craziness in the actual league, like Blackburn Rovers dropping out, so
Yeah.
Sheffield haven't got relegated.
Yeah,
Blackburn Rovers now in tier 4, not even in tier 3.
It's
Yeah.
It's
messed up.
crazy.
It's such a shame. Like, I really hope that, like, beyond anything, that we see like an end to stories like that.
Yeah,
Teams
I
just
agree.
having to
There were
drop
so
out.
many last season.
When will it end?
Yeah.
It's so bleak.
But great for Sheffield because they didn't get relegated.
Yeah, I mean, they've just put a 12-month delay on it. It's delightful. I mean, it came down to the last game of the season last season.
Crazy.
And I feel like it's going to be just as
It was
up for
so tight, wasn't it? For the
Yeah.
even the last half of last season, there were only
Yeah.
a few points in it between the top 4 teams.
Yeah, and it feels like with so much, like, you think 2, possibly 3 promotion spots, you've got to think that that's like 6 teams theoretically that could be
Big
in
change
and around the mix.
Yeah.
Madness.
Looking forward to it.
Should we do some season predictions?
Go on then.
Okay, let's start off with WSL winner.
I'll go first.
Go
Okay.
on.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I think it's Chelsea.
I think it's Arsenal.
I knew you would say that, so I
I
was
have
like,
to believe.
Mile represent.
I have to believe.
I feel like,
So you think it's going to be 7 in a row?
yeah, I don't think it's good for the
Disgusting.
league at the risk of pissing off the Chelsea fans immediately in the new series. But in the same way that I don't think that like Barcelona winning it every
Any
season. in La
dominance
Liga.
is just not exciting.
No,
Yeah.
but I think they've kind of that they had such a strong team. They've not like lost anyone significant. They've added a few more bodies. Like, I just don't see how they don't, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they haven't lost a league game
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
How long will that continue?
Well, might be September the 5th, 7 p.m. Let's see.
I mean, this is, like, if City come out firing, there's
Yeah.
no reason. I do think top 3 will be Chelsea, Arsenal, City.
I know. I agree. I think, like what Anna said earlier, City on good form and without the like huge number of injuries they had last season are really dangerous prospects.
Yeah.
So that is exciting. Similarly, I think even like I did say Arsenal because I also do believe that, and we have like added to the squad with some great players this summer, and hopefully still bolstered by our famous Champions League win. but yeah, it will be very hard to knock Chelsea off that perch, I think.
Yeah. What about promotion up? Who do you think's coming up?
Birmingham coming up, I think.
In the automatic spot?
I think they will. Yeah, I think they're going to win the league.
Yeah.
The WSL too.
I think maybe Newcastle as well.
Yeah, I think Birmingham and Charlton come up automatically.
Okay.
And I think Newcastle win the playoff. And I
Okay.
think Leicester goes down.
Yeah, I think Leicester goes down.
I think
I can't
Leicester
see it being
or
London City
Spurs,
Lionesses.
or maybe no one. Quite possibly no one.
Oh
goes
yeah,
down.
possibly no. I can't see London City Lionesses bouncing up and down.
No. I think they are annoyingly.
We might look
insane.
back on this and be like, "You idiots," but I just think,
No, that never happens when we predict things on there.
what do you mean?
How
Get them all right.
How well do you guys reckon London City Lionesses will do?
I think they will do better than Spurs and Leicester. I think they'll be like mid to bottom.
I think 6th.
I'm
I
going to
think
go 7th.
Yeah. I just think you cannot, even if they're adding players at such chaotic rates that like no one's really, I mean, they've not had like probably a full training session together yet. The quality in that squad.
Yeah. And they looked
It's
strong in the
impressive.
Championship last season.
Yeah.
Obviously had a decent cup run.
They looked so impressive last season, but so many of those players aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
How will it all
true.
gel?
Right, Champions League winner.
I don't know, but I think it's going to be an All England final.
Ooh.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I just feel it in my bones. It's going to be an English final.
Who?
Chelsea, Arsenal.
Wow.
Wow, love that for us.
I think Barcelona go out in the semis.
I think I have to say, like with everything that's been going on with them this summer, their squad depth is not looking good.
They've got like what 12
Literally.
players.
They've got a tiny
It's
squad.
crazy how
and
Barcelona is in.
It's so far
imploding.
through the season, I just can't see them feeling like with any energy to actually get to that final,
Yeah.
or at least not to win it.
At least, who knows? Maybe they decide like to just jack the league in and focus on the
Yeah,
Champions League.
that's
but
true.
I just feel like it just seems like it's all falling apart.
They're going to be run ragged by next summer.
Yeah, or they're going to pick up loads of people on transfers in January.
Yeah.
But then, I mean,
Then they
can't.
won't play
With what
together.
money?
And also, one of the huge advantages that Barcelona have is that those are players who play together all the time. So, like, even if they did just get loads of new players in January, they kind of do lean on knowing each other well.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously also have like a very strong academy system. So who knows who they'll be, who's coming up.
Just be
through
babies on the
youth
pitch.
Teams. Babies.
Well, it's quite interesting that even though they've only got, 15 first team players, that Dragoni still is being loaned back to Roma.
Yeah.
Mad.
Who do you think is going to win the Champions League? Sorry.
Arsenal.
Ooh!
Sound like you'd set that up. Like, I know she's going to say Arsenal.
God. Every time I think about that day, guys, I actually get butterflies. I'm not joking. I just thought about it and my chest went all light and fizzy.
I mean, in hindsight, it was like, I'm
It's
not
the
sure we
best day of
should
my
want
life.
football back, because between your Champions League win and the Euros win,
I know.
It doesn't get
Kind of-
better than
How
that.
is it going to get better?
it doesn't really. But,
It's always exciting though. I really, 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 really can't wait.
yeah. So you think Arsenal's on my?
If I'm completely honest, no. But I hope. I
Yeah.
hope against hope, and that's good enough for me.
Fair enough.
Right, golden boot. Golden boot and gold glove. You decide.
Golden
for me,
Glo-
the golden glove goes to Hannah Hampton.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Hampton.
She's just won the Euros. She's put in an absolute shift.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea's defence is going to be fairly strong as well, with Germa coming in. Obviously, we've talked about Ellie Carpenter. Yeah, I think she'll be pretty safe with their
Lucia Tough Bronze.
dominance in front of her.
I think she'll win
Lucia
it
Tough
outright.
Bronze and her broken tibia.
She'd just like pull off her foot at one point and just start kicking her. I think she'll win it outright though. I don't think it'll be a tie.
No, I agree. I think it's
No,
hers.
I think Tallis Joyce would do well again though.
I think it's Hannah Hampton's to lose. Put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
I think the Golden Boot will be a tie though. I think Bunny Shaw missed half the season and was joint top.
it's a lot
Yeah.
there.
I think Bunny Shaw will either win it outright or be tied with rogue choice Shakira Martinez.
Love.
And not a bad choice, actually.
Love that. I mean, in half a season, she
Yeah.
was pretty close to
Like second or third.
She was a
in Golden
hat-trick
Boot, yeah.
hero.
So actually 4 goals in one game hero.
Wow.
And she's kind of like the main output in
Yeah.
that West Ham team. Whereas
I think that's it. In Arsenal, there's so many different forwards and goals come from so many different places.
Yeah.
I can't see it being one of ours.
Yeah.
Whereas Shakira is like the West Ham goal machine.
Yeah, I think Bunny.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see her back to full fitness and full confidence and doing what she does, which is score a shit ton of amazing goals.
Yeah. Well, so it's just lovely to see her on the pitch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right. Who do you think is going to be the most exciting team? Or who are you most excited to watch? Not necessarily the most exciting team.
I'm most excited to watch London City Lionesses.
Yeah.
Just because, like all of us, we've just been watching all the signings and it's just so intriguing to see how it's going to come together.
Yeah.
It just feels exciting and different.
I'm quite excited by the race to the bottom that I think Spurs and Leicester are going to provide. Just from like a really cathartic point of view.
God.
I will never recover from the most boring game of my life, Spurs Leicester. So I can't say.
And yet
anything
you've
about
just
that as
willingly
exciting.
agreed to come to Spurs West Ham,
Yeah,
which is not going to be any better.
I
No,
love Leyton
Spurs
Orient.
West Ham is actually a good
Yeah, I like
fixture.
watching West
Yeah.
Ham.
Spurs West Ham is a
Yeah.
good.
I also
a good
love
game.
going to Leyton Orient
Yeah.
for my sins.
I'm excited to watch Everton. I think over the second half of this season, since the new ownership came in, they've strengthened their squad, obviously invested. Brian Sorensen seems happy, moving to Goodison Park. It's going to be,
that's exciting.
It's going to be like a really big season for them.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to see them kick on a bit and play some gorgeous Sorensen ball as well.
They've done that thing of like maybe not the biggest whoa names that they've signed, but just building a really good team.
Like Kelly Gargo coming in January, I loved that signing so
Yeah.
much. I think she's amazing.
Should we do some like broader non-football or like football specific, but not like, you know, the who's going to win, who's going to do this? What's your like big prediction outside of all of the league winners for next season?
I've told you off mic, but my big prediction for next season is big scrunchies.
Big scrunchies.
Yeah.
The hot new team merch dropping.
I just feel like all of the kind of fashion around football takes a season to 2 seasons to actually drip down to the players because they're quite slow on the uptake. But so many of them are big scrunchy girlies at heart.
Do you think?
Yes.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen any of them in big scrunchies.
No, you haven't, Jessie.
No, but
because
like in
it
their
takes
like
too long.
in their
like,
daily
in their
life.
daily
No, I
lives.
mean like
Because they're 2 years behind on fashion.
Yeah, I just mean
Oh.
like they have the vibe of such.
I feel like Emily Fox will be a big
Emily
scrunchy girl.
Fox,
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Hines, like
Yeah.
there is a few of them who are going to be big scrunchy girls.
Big scrunchy FC.
But they just haven't. They just don't know it yet.
I have 2 kind of big predictions. I don't know if they will happen or not. One of them is a non-Big Four Cup winner.
Yeah, nice.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know who, but I think it will happen.
It would be epic for a championship club to win a cup.
Yeah,
That would be
so
so
cool.
So unlikely with the state of
Maybe
the pyramid
Birmingham.
right now, but
Yeah,
that would be epic.
good FA Cup run. I also think there will be at some point in the season an all-out brawl on a pitch.
Oh, love.
Jessie.
I don't know who, I don't know why, I don't
really
know,
want it.
but I feel like there's just, I'm thinking back to
We've
the
been
days of, like,
close. We've been close.
I think mainly because I saw that clip of when Jonas was still at Arsenal shouting at Beth, leave it, she's not worth it. And I'm like, we haven't had like a proper fiery
we
moment in a
almost
while.
had some brawls at the Euros, actually.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
couple of moments.
Yeah.
A feisty moment.
I feel like it's just going to happen. It's going to happen
Yeah,
this season.
also Copa America, like that was obviously quite vicious.
Yes.
My big prediction, bit rogue, Gareth Taylor sacked before Christmas.
There you go.
Surely
Heard it here
not.
first.
Surely before Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going
Why?
to say we should decide who might
Why?
be sacked, but
Because
why?
Liverpool are going to be so bad and they're going to be in the relegation spot on Christmas Day. And
Christmas Day and he'll get the call.
and it'll be announced.
Just after Santa Claus has been.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get a lump of coal in his stocking. And then we'll get, and I guess in the order of things, then we'll get Nick Cushing.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
naturally.
I mean, his job at Denver's not starting for a while. Mister,
Yeah, so
I
true.
don't see my future in
Some
women's
free time.
football.
He's got some time off.
Oh man, that's such a bummer.
No, I
Yeah,
sorry, I'm
thanks
just-
so much for that.
just
honour.
going rogue.
I
But
appreciate the
It's
rogueness.
possible. Speaking of things you don't want to happen,
Yeah.
what is something that you guys don't want to happen this season, but you think will?
Chelsea winning the league.
Yeah.
That's actually no shade to Chelsea fans.
No, it's
I am a friend
thing.
of Chelsea. It's just the
She's a
dominance.
Charsenal.
I'm a Charsenal. It's just the dominance.
Yeah, I just don't
I'm a
think it's
friend of
good for a
Chelsea.
leg.
I like to call myself a friend of Chelsea.
It's like an old timey euphemism, isn't
friend
it?
Yeah,
of
like a friend of
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
She's a friend of Chelsea.
We're a friend of Chelsea.
We're all friends of Chelsea here. I think there will be some kind of bizarre, like not rebrand, but I feel like we'll get some kind of weird new marketing thing halfway through the season again.
Oh my
from
god, I was
WSL.
gonna say another
from
WSL rebrand. I was like,
I think
bet
they'll
that'll
realise
happen.
that WSL2 really doesn't work as a name. And then they'll have to, because I keep seeing screenshots of people trying to search like WSL2 and it just comes up with like how to install this computer software onto your thing. Like it's
So
dreadful.
stupid.
I think I don't want it to happen because I think like at least commit to.
Yes, that happened to me actually when I searched
Yeah.
WSL too. Also, something else I don't want to happen, which is not WSL but it is football, is for Poland to win the Euros bid.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just think that would be a downer for us all to have to go to Poland and get
Pretend
hate
to not be
crimes.
gay.
I just think it'd be a shame.
It's got to be a consideration, surely. Like when they're
You'd have
deciding
thought
between the bids.
so, but I don't know if they do necessarily consider that, given
they
where all the
care?
World Cups have been.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I mean, they don't for like men's,
The men's
World Cup,
football,
but
true,
for women's
true.
football, in like
They should be
do.
considering it.
Yeah.
who do you want to
Um,
win out of the bids?
Oh, I'm pretty into all of them, to be honest. What were they?
Mm.
Portugal, Denmark, and Sweden.
Denmark, and then Italy dropped out.
Italy
They
dropped out.
withdrew their
Yeah.
bid.
I'm pretty happy between Portugal and Denmark and Sweden.
Yeah.
Probably Portugal because it's
Portugal
easier.
will be
and
better on the
nice
wallet.
vibes, and also
Mm.
on the heat, on the tan.
It could be too hot though for I guess for players.
That's true.
Portugal in July is roasting.
Don't
Yeah.
remind me.
Yeah.
In May, it's very hot too.
Something I don't want to happen, but I think will. It's another thing that I think will happen before Christmas, which is that drinking in the stands is banned again.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be.
we'll almost behave
I
so
think there's
much.
gonna be chaos, pints thrown, fights.
I don't know.
Disastrous.
I actually really don't know. What's gonna happen.
It depends if all of the families that go to the games have been complaining about
Yeah.
their drinking in the stands.
I don't know if it
their way.
actually will be like that vicious, but it could happen. I
guess
don't want it to.
Yeah, I
It
guess
could.
at the smaller grounds as well. Like at the Emirates, you think, oh, if someone's like off their face, it's not going to cause an issue with the game. But like at a smaller ground, I guess it could.
I also think because WPLL have gone so hard trying to market the WSL at like families and like it being this like family friendly thing, that I guess this kind of is a bit at odds to that. So people will be coming with expectations that aren't going to be met or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I think that'd be such a shame.
It would be a shame. But
I think we should all act responsibly
Yeah.
so we can all have fun.
It's just as you pushing Bovril on everybody as well.
This is me trying to get them to let us drink in our stand.
I have one last prediction. I don't know if it's something I want to happen, I don't want to happen, but I feel like Michelle Kang and her multi-club thing is going to get investigated at some point.
Do you think? Yeah.
I think it's just like, I mean, it almost feels like insider trading at some point. But I just feel maybe it'll be like in a few seasons' time if London City Lionesses qualify for some kind of competition. But I just feel like...
Or in some sort of transfer window or something.
I think something will raise an alarm somewhere. Just because we've been off having a mini summer break, the football's not stopped in terms of the transfer market. I feel like it's been all go. There is not nearly enough time to cover all of them.
No.
We've touched on some of them already that happened like before we finished season one. But there's been some interesting signings in the past few weeks. And the one that I'm most excited about is actually one of yours, Wanderler. Coming to West Ham.
Yeah.
You love the Swiss Queens.
I love the Swiss Queens. I just think that all of their like young core is so exciting.
Yeah.
And there's now two of them are going to be in the WSL. Iman Bainey at City.
And don't forget Olivia Peng at Chelsea.
Oh, who could forget Olivia Bank at Chelsea?
Speaking of Swiss Queens, did you guys see that Leah Volti is rumoured to be going to Juventus?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're putting a bid together for her apparently.
Yeah.
What's Mariona going to do?
Go to Italy. I mean, there's a whole like what like. at the
No,
end of the
come
day-
on, guys. I don't think
know.
she would go to Italy for
But also,
that.
Walty's been posting all of her like home refurb stuff on Instagram, and it's like, are you trying to sell the house?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to reassure people that you're not leaving? Like, what's going on here?
Oh,
I wonder if we'll see Renee bringing Cunha Cross in a bit more this season.
I hope so.
Yeah. Apparently, she's been great in pre-season as well. So, and if you get a deadline debut for Grace Clinton, then sorted.
Woo.
That is, I mean, I can't tell if that's like a rumor it's actually being put together or if it's like wishful
What, the bid?
thinking. Yeah.
Arsenal bit for Grace Clinton. Yeah, I don't know.
I also, an exciting one outside of WSL is Ajibade's transfer from Atletico Madrid to PSG.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Be cool to see her in the Champions League.
Yes.
So that would be like a fun one. How do you feel about Michelle going back to Brighton, Michelle Ajiman?
I think it's probably a good thing. I mean, I
Yeah.
think we have so many forwards. She's obviously, like, it's great for her to get game time. Obviously, that has been working. We saw how well she played at the Euros. Our queen, our saviour. So, obviously it would have been great to see her in an Arsenal kit. But I also think for her development, this is probably the right thing.
I think it says a lot about like the Arsenal setup as well, that they've not been swept up in that.
Yeah.
They're still thinking about, I reckon there'll be like much more, there'll be like a higher minimum game time for Brighton. I mean, she played a lot of games for Brighton anyway, but I think there'll be a much like...
She didn't play even that much for Brighton, to be honest.
She kind of like didn't start a lot, but she got like a lot of minutes here and there. I reckon she'll have to...
They'll have to crank it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, great. I think it's the right decision, basically, even though it's obviously disappointing as an Arsenal fan. But I don't think it was the right thing.
And guys, there has been a new world record fee signing as well.
Yeah.
Again, Orlando Pride have signed Lisbeth Avaye from Tigres. Remember back in the days of our Screamers of the Week when she scored that crazy, bizarre scorpion little...
One of the only ones I won.
That was
flick.
a great goal. That was
great
a crazy goal.
And I guess they think she's
they loved
worth
it too.
£1.1 million.
Yeah.
$1.5 million.
I have absolutely, I'll be honest, no idea about her as a player outside of that goal. So I don't know if that's like...
Same, to be honest.
A good,
but they must like her.
Yeah. Be fun to see how she fits in with
I think she's a bit of a legend at Tigres. All-time top goal scorer there with 136 goals and 103 assists in 294 appearances. So,
yeah, all right. Okay, she sounds worth a fee.
Fair play.
Who knows? Maybe this will mean that Marta is slowly but surely going to maybe think about possibly taking a small step back.
Let's see.
I doubt that very much.
It'd be cool to see them play together.
And has anybody got anything for the Woso Community Noticeboard?
I've got a couple of things. We mentioned Everton going to Goodson Park. Did you see that Walton Hall Park, their old home ground, is now going to become the new home ground for Liverpool Feds, who play in the tier 3 or tier 4? Can't remember which one.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
I love that.
But it's like they said they wanted Walton Hall Park to continue to service like the community and women's and girls sport. I think that Everton under 21 men are still using it as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just
Nice.
like they said the Liverpool Feds. I read their piece about it, and they were like, we get access to like WSL quality like facilities. We've got a really good home pitch. Like, it's just going to help us kick on. And it's just
good.
so cool.
Yeah, that's great.
I can't believe like I say so many nice things about Everton on this podcast.
It is hilarious, actually.
You are good, Jessie.
But the other one that really made me laugh in a much less serious capacity was Sandy McIver, who I'm increasingly obsessed with, her TikToks doing the "We're just teammates" trend, but about Esme Morgan. And it was like, no, we are actually just teammates. It's like, just nonsense for nonsense sake.
All right, any other notices?
So I just want to do a quick shout out for our Fantasy WSL League with Aerial Fantasy Games, who previously did the WSL and Euros games that we played last season. We are yet to set up a league, but I will post about it everywhere on socials when we do, and maybe we can put it in the episode description of this episode, so keep an eye out and join our league, because it's gonna get hot. I'm ready to fight this season. I'm coming for that title.
I mean, it's just going to be Honor and Honor's mum who doing the 1-2 again, I'm sure.
Story of my life.
No.
I have one, which is just that we are again running our women's football pub quiz tomorrow, when you're listening to this, if you're listening on the day it releases, which you should, at the Old Queen's Head in Essex Road. And if you are coming, I think it is almost pretty much sold out now, but if you are coming, we have got some free shirts to win. And the way you're going to win it is by showing us your best goal celebration. So get practicing.
I want to see some knee slides. I want to see some backflips.
Yes.
I want to see
Me too.
some chaos.
I want to see something creative. What do you want to see, Honor?
I want to see a dance.
Oh.
A dance.
Yeah. I want to see full Brazilian Joga Bonito.
Okay, not like
little
the Man
dancey
United
dance.
girlies who do those weird dances.
No, more think Carolyn.
Okay, yeah.
That is all we've got time for on Screamers this week, but come back next Tuesday where we will be reacting to the first weekend of the new season. But until then,
follow us on Insta, TikTok and YouTube at Screamers_pod. We'll probably have loads of content from the 3 games we're going to this weekend. And if you have any thoughts about what you want us to talk about, email us at screamerspod@gmail.com.
And please follow, rate and review us wherever you're listening right now so we can reach more women's football fans.
Woohoo!
Bye!
Bye! Bye!